All right, guys, welcome to week 9. This is going to be your last week. So let me log in real quick. Google Classroom. All right, so under classwork, I've moved week 9 up to the top. The first one on here is your social studies lesson. So I'm going to go to view assignment. It says make sure you read all the slides starting at the title slide, watch all the videos, and the directions are on slide 5. So you're going to click the slides and open it. And this is all about the Great Depression. So you're going to read this. You're going to click these links and watch those videos. You're going to read this. And here are your directions. It says you're going to find 3 photos of the Great Depression by going to insert right here, insert. Then you're going to click image. And then you're going to search the web like this. And then you're going to type in the words Great Depression. And when you do that, push enter, you're going to find several different photos that are going to pop up. So you're going to pick 3 of these, and you're going to put 1 photo on each slide, and you're going to do this 3 times. Then you're going to talk about it in the text box. So you're going to say what's going on in the photo, how might they be feeling, and then it says if the photo's too big, you can adjust it by pulling in the corner. That'll make it smaller. So let's say that I wanted this photo right here. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to hit insert, and then it adds my photo. Then I'm going to double click in the type here section, and I'm going to write what I think and what I see, what it makes me feel. So I'm going to say, you know, this looks like there's a lot of hungry children lined up, that they are getting food from people that are passing out. It makes me feel sad that they have to go somewhere to get food that they don't have it in their own home. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to do it 3 different times. So each one of these is for a different photo. So I'm going to again go to insert, image, search the web. It comes up again. I don't have to retype it. I'm going to find a different photo, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Then I'm going to turn that in. Then going back to week 9. The reading and writing lesson is your pandemic journal. This is the last part. So you're going to look at the next missions 5 and 6, and you're going to complete that and turn it in. It's not here because this is just the directions, which is the same right here. It's in your Google Drive. So you have to go to this add or create, and then you click Google Drive, and then you go to My Drive, and you're going to scroll through your drive, which this is Kian, so his looks a little different. But you're going to scroll through your drive, and you're going to find your pandemic journal. You could also type it in, and it'll pop up, week 7 pandemic journal. So once you click on that, then it attaches it, and now I'm ready to turn it in, okay? But make sure it's the 5 and 6, the missions are done first before, so I can click this before I hit turn in, and I can go through, and each one of these missions, 1 and 2 was from 1 week, 3 and 4 another week, now we're on 5 and 6, and so I can complete all these missions before I hit the turn in. So that's how you upload it to that. Then go back to classwork, and the math lesson is talking about different types of triangles. So it's saying that you're going to classify 3 angles of triangles. You're going to put whether it's obtuse, right, or acute. And it says, reminders, a right angle is formed when 2 lines intersect and are perpendicular. You can use the corner of an index card, a sheet of paper, or a Post-it note to show a right angle. So you're going to watch the video, and then you're going to go to the Google Slides. So you're going to watch this video, and then you're going to go to the Google Slides, and you're going to fill in each one. So you're going to click here, and then you're going to fill in A, B, and C. So you're going to look at angle A, and you're going to say, okay, that looks like it's less than 90, so I'm going to put acute. And all you do is go to this text box, and you draw your little text box, and then now you can type in acute. So the only things that you're writing are acute, right, or obtuse, and the spelling's right there, so everybody should be able to get that. spelling correct. All right, once you go through those, you're going to turn that in. Then you're going to go to classwork and go to the next assignment for math. This one is the same thing. You're identifying triangles by their angles. So here's a show me that tells you, gives you an example of how to complete it. The Go Math is optional. This will help you with the vocab if you're having some trouble. Make sure you're logged into your Launchpad to get it. And then this is from Khan Academy. This is just optional, additional practice here. And then your assignment is the Google Slides. So you click that. And then you're classifying your triangles. So here again, you're going to add the text box. So click it and drag there. And then you're going to write whether it's an acute triangle, right triangle, or obtuse. And so in the videos and the practice, it goes over each of those. Acute has 3 acute angles. A right triangle will have 1 right angle and 2 acute. And an obtuse will have 1 obtuse angle and 2 acute. So you're going to write what you see, and you just put, this is a acute triangle, this is a blank triangle, this is a blank triangle. So there's 6 of them there. Again, make sure you add that text box so you can write in there. And then once you're done with the Google Slides, you'll hit turn in. Then the next assignment is science. So you're going to view the assignment. This is going over food chains and food webs. You're going to open the Google Slides. You're going to make sure you read all the way through and answer each question. The questions are hidden throughout the slides. So some of them you just read, and then some of them you will answer. So there's 6 total, so make sure you get all 6. Optional, you can read this PDF file right here talking about climate change and food webs. That one's optional, but what's required is the Google Slides. Let me go over that. So food webs, you're going to read all about food webs. Pay close attention to that vocab. And then there will be parts in here where you will move, you'll click the blue dot and you'll move it over A, B, C, or D. So there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you keep scrolling down. And the last one is here on, this is number 6. So once you answer all 6 of those, then you go back here and you click turn in. Remember, this PDF is optional. You can read that if you would like. It'll give you some information about the next lesson. So science lesson 2, this is again about food webs. So you're going to watch this crash course video, and you're going to answer the following questions under the class comments. So how does this make you feel? So as you can see, people have started to write about how it makes them feel. And then you're going to write what you can do. And that information comes from this video here. So this is just 3 minutes, so watch that. Then you're going to, this is what you're turning in. So you're going to go click here. And this is the interaction and changes in the ecosystem. So you learned about food webs and food chains. Now we're going to, food chains, we're going to talk about in this slide what happens when those get interrupted, like something happens, like it could be a fire or an oil spill, or something happens and it changes that system. So what effects can come from that? So here you're going to, if it says type here, you're going to type, you're going to double click and you can start typing and answer that question. Some of these you're going to read through. Here is a type here one. Then you're going to scroll through. You're going to read this, read this, read this, watch. Right here you're going to click this and that'll play a video. Keep scrolling down and reading. And then here you're going to move your blue dot over your answer. And so when you think about these, you've got the arrows pointing. Make sure you really pay attention to the arrows. The arrows go in the direction that the energy transfers. So the sun transfers energy to the grass goes to the grasshopper goes to the frog, So you can think of it kind of backwards, like the fish eats the frog eats the grasshopper eats the grass uses photosynthesis from the sun to make its to get its energy. So you're going to, it says, what would happen if the frogs were removed? So let's say something happened and all the frogs died out. What would be the immediate change that would happen from that? Then you're going to go through, answer these just like the other, answer, and then the last one is a type here. Alrighty. Once you're done with that, you're going to X out of that, and then you're going to click Turn In. Then you're going to go back, and that is it for week 9. So you've got 1 social studies, you've got your pandemic journal, 2 math, and 2 science. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go up here to this view your work, and I want you to go look at all your grades. So Kian's is just my sample one, so he doesn't have grades, but I want you to go back and I want you to look at your grades all the way down from week 1 all the way to week 9. And I want you to look at each one, and I want you to make sure that they are all complete, because today is the 17th. We've got technology. If you checked out a device from the school, all those are due on the 20th. So you guys that are using school's technology, you really need to have your assignments in by the 20th, when those are before the 20th, since those devices are going to be turned in. And this week is coming to a close very, very soon. So I really want you to make sure that you don't have any incompletes, so that doesn't turn into summer work. And then I will see you guys. Hopefully you can make it on Wednesday, the 20th, to go pick up. I packed up your cubby items and the items that were all in your desk. So I want you to make sure you get your stuff. And I have a little treat for you, and then we'll say our goodbyes on that day. And then those of you that are done, you'll be ready to enjoy summer, but those of you that still have these assignments that are missing or have zeros and incompletes, you're going to have quite a bit of work to do while everybody else is finished. So make sure you get your stuff in. If you have questions, please ask. I saw a lot of you already got on to week 9, so keep up the great work. And I miss you guys, and I hope everybody's doing well. All right, bye guys.